Hello.
Hello.
Today we're going to be making some easy peasy gift cards that can be for anyone's interest. I mean, you can follow anything you want to do. But anyway, this is just all about books, this one. We're going to put that aside for a moment till we get started. But thanks for joining us. And I think we're ready. I said, we love giving gift cards. And what's really cool about this one, it's super easy, but it also works as a plain card. So I just love it because you can do it. It's really easy to turn a regular greeting card into a gift card. Good. Carlo says she had so much fun making several of last week's sliding out gift card holder. Good. She has one more to make. And some she puts cash and some a gift card. That is awesome. I even think, in those sliding things, anything that's nice and little flat, little candy for kids, it's just kind of that idea of putting a little something in. Cold and windy in St. Louis. We're having it's in the 40s, but
it's cloudy. But it's nothing wrong with it.
Tim's going to run errands after this. And I said, I think I might have you just drop me off at Starbucks and I'll sit outside and have my tea, bundle up, because I like this kind of weather. So all of you think it's a good day to stay in and craft. I just got home from a nice long walk and I think it's a really good day to go sit outside with my hot drink. So let's get started. Oh, and my only announcement is, you guys, that tomorrow is the last day to get the starter kit. I didn't even put it down, but it is, what is it, $35? See, I'm so.
Did they pick Halloween for a reason?
I don't know. But to get all this stuff, $125 worth of stuff for $35, less than a bundle and no shipping. I just want you to know it's an open invitation. We have had so many people, all around. I'm not talking about me personally, but just in general. So many of you have bought the starter kit, and I just want to know you're welcome. You get to be a part of the fun for 6 months, even if you don't place another order. There's no obligation. So I just see it as a win-win. And of course, if you end up joining with the fine line, you get some other goodies. But you can feel free to call me and ask about that. But it's one of those deals where you can't go wrong. To me, it's too good of a deal. I don't understand it, but I don't make the rules. I just get to play by them. So it's all good. So just know you are always welcome, whatever you want to do in life. I think it's really, really an awesome deal if you're really new to card making and don't have a lot of stuff in particular, because what a way to get some of the essentials that you need. And then you can just spread out buying later. But anyway, it's all, and one of the most fun things are we get to order early. So we get to order in later November. I'm not sure what it is. We get to order at least in December for the January things, but we get the catalog in November before. So it's just so fun for those of you who just like to kind of be in the know and get things early. Oh my goodness, in Texas, it's in the 60s. Ooh, that's cool for you. I love that, Dana. Okay. Connie said she made the gift card sliders and put lottery tickets in for Halloween cards. That's a really fun idea. That's a great idea. Oh, Sarasota, Florida is getting down to 57 degrees tonight. Oh my goodness, there is a cool spell. Well,
wait. 36 years ago today, Karen and I and our kids were in Cebu, Philippines, picking up our daughter.
Yeah, very cool.
It was her second birthday. Today she is 38.
Yes.
Leah.
And we all went except for Johnny in the wheelchair for the traveling reasons, but it was amazing. Amazing trip. And she was 2 and a very defiant 2-year-old, and they kept warning us she wouldn't come to us. And we walked in there, she came to us and wouldn't leave our arms. It was so, we had sent Esther, who was 7, had twin dolls that she gotten from my parents, so from her grandparents, and she had sent one to her and said, I'm sending you Molly, and I'm bringing whoever the other name was, and they'll be together again when we come get you. And I think that was the best thing we ever did, because Esther had her doll. She was carrying her doll around everywhere, and it's like, oh yeah, I belong there. So anyway,
then they made also a scrapbook book, and sent that to her with pictures of everybody.
So I'm not a scrapbooker, but this fits into this, but I'm that kind of a scrapbooker. And we did a picture of each person in the family, a little bit about them. Just in big letters, and the house and where she would sleep. And we put it on contact paper, 2-sided adhesive sheets, and then in ring binders, and sent that to her. And they said she carried that everywhere. That and her doll. She had everywhere. So anyway, it was pretty wonderful. But let's get going. We get off and digress. So those of you, it's really funny because some people really don't like chatting.
Isn't that the point of this?
And I know, and I love the idea. You know what? If you don't like chattering, watch the replays and you can skip ahead, right? Because we love this community and we feel like we get to know many of you. First, I wanted to show this. This is what we're going to be doing today. This is Hobby Haven. And for those of you who don't like fussy cutting, you get 2 sheets of this. So we're going to use these for our cards today. And if you notice, these are all about hobbies. And that's why I thought most people, not most people, but a lot of people we know that we send cards to do have hobbies, or like maybe they're older, but we remember eating with them, or, they made us something back in the old days. How fun to give them something to do with sewing or cooking or coffee, but just sharing the memories that we had. So I think this fits a trip we took. I just think there are ways to make these all very personal. And of course you can pick other big things too.
A big hobby of mine is drinking coffee.
Drinking coffee, absolutely. I just think, look at these cool things. And tea, and then we've got the tea. So I just thought, so we're going to use these up today. Oh, Anne said she loves it up here. Yeah, that's precious. We just digress into things, but I said, so I think I'm a scrapbooker in the sense of I love, I can do short projects and I can do things I think we need to tell stories because I am a storyteller. So I need smaller projects. I admire you diehard scrapbookers that could just do everything. I said, I have to keep my cards. Okay. Oh, Linda, that's so sweet. She says, I love some chatting. Don't let grumblers change anything. I know it is funny, the different thoughts, but anyway, we'll go on. So for those of you who don't mind fussy cutting, I took the 2 sheets. I am just totally out of this paper. I've stretched it so far. These are all fussy cut.
It's elastic.
There's a big sheet that has to do with books and lamps, another one to do with baking, another one to do with, arts. And so they're all different things that tie in with this. So I just sat down and fussy cut everything except the tiniest thing. So I want to show you this variety. I think what would be really fun is if, I know a lot of you are in book clubs, and then this wouldn't be a gift card. See, this is a gift card because the gift card slides in here. You don't want a gift card? It's just sealed up and it's a card. So it's a double purpose. So my thought is, if you are in a book club, what a great set of cards these would make to be giving out. Or if you like giving books like we do, either to give a card like this with a book, or to put a gift card for a bookstore, or wherever you do in here, would be just really fun.
Karen, you need to tell me next time, just fill all these with Starbucks cards.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I
know. I know, because you get so many. I know.
23 years I've been collecting Starbucks cards. And if I have 500 or more.
And our 10-year-old granddaughter, when she comes in the summer, each year she gets to go through and pick 10. And then she uses those. They put money on them and she uses them for her teachers and stuff like that. But, it's become this tradition. And I love little traditions like that, and she, how you go through something and then you whittle it down and then you whittle it down some more. So it's just very fun. What is the name or number of this DSP? It is brand new. So it's coming out. If you buy the starter kit tomorrow, you can put it in the starter kit. I don't know the number of it, but it's called Hobby Haven. And for everyone else, it will be available next week, whenever. So this is a sneak peek set. But I wanted to show, this is just a few. I made a whole bunch of these, but I want to show the variety. So I made all the cards the same, but then I took different pieces of these. So we've got the lamp and the open book, another lamp and an open book. So these are all from that sheet of paper. Love this with the drink and a bookmark. That's you, Tim. Well, that is you, because he always has his bookmarks and he always has his drink.
And those journals that have the strap around it, though.
This is totally you. Yes, with the strap, because he loves journaling. I just love how even within this, these can be personal. Because I always tell a story just makes a card too. Now this would be for me. Like, this is a double stack of books here, and then the glasses on top. And I thought, okay, could just settle in with that.
And we're not joshing. That is.
It is. So here's another one with the drink and the open book and the books up there. Aren't these all fun because they're different? So you're making basically the same card, but then you can decorate them differently. Love this too, with the lamp, the little reading. And you get like 2 of these images on each sheet. So you could make like 4 cards of any of these the same. But to me, this was worth fussy cutting, and it was worth fussy cutting all of them. And then I lay them out and play with them. And look at this one has a card on top. So I thought this is another great one, because those of us that give gifts, how cool. So this might be the gift on the card on top that came with the gift of a book. But isn't that cool?
And a bookmark.
And the bookmark and the drink. And here, the vase of flowers, just the setting. And I think right here we need a window. But I love the setting of having your flowers and you're sitting there with your tea and your open book. And here's another one. You have a stack of books. So these are just some, but these are quite a few. But I made more than these. I made 20 some of these cards.
Okay, we need to just point out one thing. The back makes it look different. This is, look at, just to compare that one and that one. This is more, you know.
You can see this
softer.
is the paper I cut out from. But these are just like 1 1/4 inch strips, so it doesn't take much. So, and I just felt it was too busy to put it on this side. But on this side, it's okay, because it really just kind of goes with the whole book theme. And then keep in mind, there's one for all the other themes too. But I had to show this because I know a lot of us are readers. And so I think they're fun. You could do the same thing with the other sheets in there. So if you're more into cooking, baking, down the road, you're going to see more cards done with that. But I wanted to show that. But to make today easy. But
a lot of them are very similar. They're all
the same.
They're
all the same. And so that's why I just think it's fun at the end to be able to make your cards differently. And then remember, so we're going to make 4 cards today. So we're going to make a variety here, all using these for our accent. Because see, then I'm taking care of you who don't like to fussy cut. You can just use the pop-ups. This is so interesting. There's new little signals out and everything, but I don't know what it means. So, okay, so here we go. I'm going to take this out and pull this on top. And I'm just going to put that over there. Here, we don't need that. I'm going to put that over there. I'll add it to the floor with my other stuff. I sure hope somebody comes to clean, Tim. No, I'm looking at you. Okay, so we're going to start.
I don't think I could clean this area because I
you couldn't
throw the wrong things away.
He wouldn't know what's the keeper. There are a few things I must do in life. Okay, so what I had you bring today was 2 sheets. We have 2 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then we have a 4 1/4 by 11. So this is our long piece. These don't matter because, you know, you're working out from there. So this is what matters. These are the pieces.
So when you say 2 sheets, what is 2 sheets?
I'm cutting 2, one in white and one in this.
Okay. And are they big sheets?
They're 2 1/4 by 5 1/4.
Okay. So not.
It's cut pieces. Okay. And then this is, and you're going to see these are the flip sides. So if you look at this, I'm going to just set those up there because I know people wanted these nice and big to read. Does that help if I keep them in the frame? You can see all these things you can cut out here. So I was doing the same thing with the series of cards, and I cut out a whole bunch of sewing things and made them all different. And then there's also the baking.
Singer sewing machines.
Okay. So we are going to take Regina from Switzerland. How fun to have you here. Isn't that fun? That we are from all over. Okay, so we're going to take our base, and this is the only thing important about this. We're going to cut it at 2 1/2 down to the center. So I'll set that aside. I'm going to put this in at 2 1/2. Whoops.
Okay.
Now keep in mind the slider card that we made, this same idea would work for all of this. This is just an idea of making cards that reflect hobbies, experiences. And of course you could use other papers if they're for a hunter or something else. But this had so many hobbies right in it. I thought it's so fun because we know so many stories that fit with this. Now I have to look. Here's the center. This is just scored at 5 1/2, like a card base. So I'm going to just score this down.
And I don't think you went far enough.
Oh, probably not. But you know, it's going to be good enough. Okay. Okay. I want it to go this way. Okay. See, it doesn't even matter. So this is going to be my side. Now, if I want it to be just a card, I would put this all down. because I want this to be a gift card holder, I'm going to just do that side and this side. And then I'm just going to carefully line that up. And this is where I'll slide in my gift card. So then I'm going to just decorate. Now, how quick is this? So one of these is going to go right here. I have made many of these too, because this is like just a really quick, what's a quick card too? Whatever you do with this, it's just totally quick. So we'll put that. Okay, what did I do wrong? Okay. Oh, this isn't 1.5, is it? No, this isn't 1.5. I didn't do my own measurements right. Surprise, surprise. I think I was thinking it was going to be another. So I'm just going to pretend here, and we're going to pretend. See, this isn't going to matter. I can come back and fix that. Then I can go ahead and put these together. So this is basically how I did it. I just made all my bases, and then I had fun just deciding what to do. These on the, on the supply list, I did have these measured, but I think the thing that's interesting, you're starting with your middle piece. I just chose this die, but I could have used a circle. You could use, so whatever you're going to use, and then you're just going 1/4 inch bigger. So this doesn't really need.
Just wait.
A side thing.
Explain the mistake you made. Did you put the tape on the wrong side, or did
no?
you cut the wrong
I will
paper,
show you.
Or?
No, I cut the paper, but I was thinking that this was going to be it doesn't matter. I hope I didn't do the others this way. I need to stretch this, but you know what? That wouldn't be terrible to do that, would it? And just show okay, we're going to live with this, because you guys, you can do the same. The card's going to look fine. Now we're going to pretend I wanted it that way.
There's something wrong with that card. What is it?
And Tim, you are right. I meant to put this on the opposite side and this on this side. But either way matters. I just love that none of this matters. So we're doing whatever. There's no rhyme or reason. And I love, I give measurements, but really it's the idea. Do you see the idea of this card is just cutting somewhere? It really doesn't matter. You could cut this in the middle. You could cut this anywhere. And then you're just going to measure what you cut and go 1/4 inch smaller to fit your paper. So I think when you see how things are made, it just becomes easy to work around what you have. So, I just love that you guys are from all over. That is so fun. Okay, now here's the fun thing. Now this is sewing, so I would look on here. Okay, so I could do. I'm just going to pull out a couple of pieces, and we're going to decide what to do here. I love the sewing machine. I also like this. If it's really a seamstress, I think this is really a fun one.
I like it.
I like that. And I like the color. Okay, we're going to do this. So then I'm going to put this on. Oh, and you see, I have 2 pages here. So we have a lot. So I just pulled up 2 here. So I can make 2 of each of these cards.
Can I make a comment? If I made a card for my mother, who's no longer with us, I'd do a beater, because twice she pulled them out of the machine with them plugged in, and she got them cranked into her fingers. The second time she had to drive into the hospital to help get it off. And we lived on a farm, and she was like, "You don't learn from your first mistake."
So hearing a story like that, but it would actually be a fun card to send to a sibling too, and remember the story of mom, but or to the person. I think that's kind of the point, when things remind you, how this reminds me of this, and it's just all pretty fun. So this is really for a seamstress. And then I'm just going to take my birthday, and because this I'll have go over it then. So I will put these a little apart, and I will add gems later if I do. I just never get sidetracked on live because it's the last thing, we kind of work as we go, but I love that.
I do too.
And I think an older person who used to sew, and that might, this would be such a fun, my mom would love getting a card like this because she used to make her clothes and stuff. And I think how fun. And
So
then we've got other choices.
Is there any use for that? But this is already full.
Oh, I'd use this for another one. I'd make more
one.
cards. Yeah, I think this stands alone.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so there's our card number 1. Vicki says she's already thinking about purchasing another pack of this paper. I know. You know, I think the fun thing, sometimes I like taking a pack like this because it makes you start thinking of the people in your life too. See, you could do this.
Yeah,
If you,
and then just
don't make a
write-
lot of cards
and write a small note.
and put your thing in, and that'd be beautiful. I always like my stuff to go further, so I probably wouldn't. But
I do. I like to use them.
and you
up.
like to use them up, yes. But I think that's what's fun because you have all these pieces, and if you have pieces at the end. Okay, now we're going to do, this is the easiest way possible because there's no extra layering. Now we're going to make one of the book ones, but with layering. Carol says her daughter has 2 dressmaking dummies. We named the tall one Matilda. I love that they're named. Oh, that is so fun. Now, let's see if I did these right. We might find, I sure hope I measured right, but otherwise it'll be a redo. So if you want to do layers, this is what you need. This is what I put out. And you see how we're just going a 1/4 inch smaller. So it's so fun because that's always the only trick that we need. So on this one, we're going to do the same base.
And it
so
is
this is
a
going to be one
trick.
of the book ones. We are making 4 cards and 4 different hobbies from this set. So I thought just kind of a fun. So again, we already have this scored at 5.5. So this is like a card base. And then we're going to do it at 2.5. And then again, I'm going to, so I don't forget, it'd be like me to make cards instead of gift cards by closing this up. I'm going to put that, whoop, put this down and get it lined up. Okay, and then do you see how this piece is what we measured before, and then I'm going to add this on top of it. Okay, so we'll just, and this piece you can already see the food things in here. So, but this time I liked this green with the books because it kind of,
It is pretty.
it just sort of fit, and of course that's on terribly. So let's just redo. Okay, we're going to do that. And put this one on the front. So it's not much more work at all. And so, but I love doing both, and I send them both ways. And if you didn't see the stepped up one, the layered one, I don't think you would think anything about it. So it was just kind of fun. But I know some of you like to step things up. So we'll put directions for both.
This is a stupid question, but if you get a card from somebody and it's crooked and you want to straighten it out, can you straighten it out like a week later, or do you have to do it right away? Because it kind of,
You could, and there are ways to do that. Some people use like dental floss to kind of go under here. And sometimes you can even heat a little with a hairdryer. I guess I would, you guys, what did I do? This is so interesting. I'm glad I'm interested in what I did wrong, because I sure did something wrong. I don't know if I have any of these right. So we're going with a new pattern, but you might want the pattern that's actually, let me just look at what I put out. I did say, 1.5, and that isn't, yeah, that's 1.5. Is it 1.5? All right, you guys.
This is
don't think about it, but this is what life gets down to. But I'm actually okay with this, but I think you want to go a 1/4 inch bigger, unless you'd like your cards to look like mine. Although I'm fine with this, because see, this is how it should look way up to the thing. Okay, let me pull out of course, my measuring thing isn't even out here. I will figure it out. I hope you can laugh with us, but I actually don't mind this look at all. So I'm actually totally good with it. And we're just kind of looking at the differences here. So we're just making a new style without a plan. You guys, if it were 2 years ago, I would be telling myself, Karen, you need to quit. And now, 2 years later, I tell myself, Karen, as long as your community will laugh with you and Tim, you're just fine.
Or she would say,
life is much better that way.
Or she would say, Karen, you are so entertaining.
But I just think this is also too crafting. Things often don't go the way we thought. And I think this is a totally fine look. It's just not the correct look. So just know that the PDFs will be correct. Although I don't mind that at all. Okay, let's see. Now this has to do with books. So what do we want to put on here? We have a couple of books. I, of course, would like a coffee or something
Of
with my book,
course.
or it could be just like coffee and reading. Here's the lamp. Could be a lamp with coffee. Oh, I'm going to go with a lamp with coffee.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I like the idea because I'm still tidying with books, but I'm going to sit here and have my is that a little too big? Oh, I think the pink one here will be better. But do you see how this is just kind of plain? Is that better? I don't know. Okay, what else might I want to do? I actually do like this green one. It was kind of big, but I really like this because I like it with the greens. Even though I'm going to make several, it's just kind of fun to think about. Oh, I really like this one. Okay, I like this. I changed totally what I want to do. I'm going to take this and this circle up here. Now, I left this so you could see the whole thing, but when I'm done today, I take all of these out and I put them in one of our cases. So then it's like ephemera. Okay, I like this.
Mhm.
You good with that?
I'm good with that.
Okay. So for this card, because I'm going to sit there, LeVar says, you make us realize good enough is good enough. Oh, that is so true. And that really became a motto in my life. I just think if you look for perfection, you're never satisfied. And, you know, this way we can focus on fun, the growth, being thoughtful. You know, none of that is taken away. And you don't have to be perfect with any of that. Okay, so I like that. You know, and even if I send a birthday card, you know, just a general birthday card with that, or a gift card, I would love to say, I hope you get some time to just sit still and read today. Because, you know, for someone who you know loves that, that's just a wonderful wish. So these wouldn't be to be birthday cards. I just did all birthday. So it'd be easy. And this just balances it out. When I'm using a long thing like that, just see that will just balance it out. And then we'll come back and add. Okay.
And if we want to talk about coffee makers, this reminds me of an old, they're metal, and I think they're like Scandinavian, and it drips. You pour the hot water in there.
Yeah, it does. So
and it's very
so
cool.
Very cool.
But you still see them every once in a while.
Okay, next we're going to do the one with actually baking. And I was totally out of paper. Okay, so first we're going to do this the same way again.
Same measurements?
Same measurements. I have the same measurements and everything, and they're all wrong. So I'm going to just quit saying them, and we're going to be totally good. We're going to just roll with it, and life is good. But we're going to do this the same. Okay, and I'm going to make this again. Make it my
Would you do me a
gift
favor?
card holder. Mm-hmm.
Just do this side too.
Oh, you think, okay.
I just see how
Tim is the finishing touch
if it
person.
closes up the little.
Closes up a little
for the
better. You're
gap.
right. Okay, so Tim notices details. Do you see that? I thought, okay, and this is saying we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. So I know I'm still on YouTube, and we will have to. How do you work a ruler? Susan says, I'm like you. That's right. Number one, I have to find one, and then I have to work it. But what's really interesting about this one, this is really interesting about this one. I have to change what I'm doing here. This is what happened. I mentioned I had hardly any paper left. This is how much paper I had left. And it's sideways. So I couldn't do this.
Yeah, you can do it this. And slide down.
Yes. So we need to do it sideways.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you can have the
Yes.
card slide in on the bottom.
Yeah, it's going to be a little weird opening because, okay, this is going to be for a
Well, it's gonna be
left-handed
left-handed,
person.
yes.
Okay, we're making a left-handed card. The next one I'll make right-handed card. Now, if I didn't want to do this, I would have no trouble tearing this up. Do you want me to do that? Oh, I would just flip it and do the other side. It won't matter. But we're going to do this twice. We'll do the other one for a right-handed person. But if you know a lefty, they will notice that you did this for them. That'll be cool.
Okay. Yep.
And it will make them feel special, that you did something special for them. Okay. And we're going to put this on the
Now,
bottom.
try putting that closer.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're doing all kinds of different things. And then we'll put this on the inside. So we're just changing the card to make it vertical. Now, if this really bugs me, I'll go back and just add a longer.
We're making it horizontal.
Oh, yes. And like I always say, that the correct things will be on the blog this evening once Narsh gets to it. You know, another thing I could do with this, and I hadn't thought about this, if I didn't want this extra, do you realize I could just cut this at 4 inches? What? I'm going to do this actually, just to show we can fix a whole lot of things. I could cut a 1/4 inch off of this. Now our card is going to be a little narrower, but still going to fit in the same envelope, and it's not going to matter. So do you see how many ways we can fix things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now this is going to need to go sideways. Because we'll do it this way. So this is really just playing along. I was thinking when I ran out of paper, oh, I should have waited till I could get more paper because I've used all mine up. But I'd already sent out, you know, the supply list, and I thought, no, let's just talk about how you do things up to the very last minute. So you see, because this isn't going to work.
Nope.
It just doesn't look right. So we're going to do this. And we're going to put this across. And this is, you know, it's kind of like a fun fold card because people are going to try to open it like this. So now what should we put on this? So here we could go with the egg beater. I love the apron. It's probably going to be the apron of probably, but it would still work. I think that is really, see, we have an apron and we have a, now if my words don't work on here, you know, see, it's all different because now we're looking at something different. But see, oh, I would put my happy birthday off, but either this or the beater. Let's try the beater since we're playing here. Or it could be the coffee maker, you know, it could be the finished cupcake there. So if I were doing the beater, I'd put it over on this side and do this.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Okay, let's do that. So I'm going to put this one flat, and I think this adds interest because it's going off the edge there. And then this one, we'll still put this on the mixer. I call it a beater. Yeah, I guess I think of it as an egg beater, but it is a mixer. You're right. You can tell how often I use things. Not at all.
No.
But I have memories, and I could sure make cards and send to people. You know, this would even be fun, not with the birthday, but, you know, a friend invited us over for a homemade meal the other night. You know, it's just so fun. That's so rare because we usually now meet people, you know, at a restaurant. It was such a fun. Anything like this with cooking. What a fun thank you card, you know?
Now, why isn't that a beater? Because I think it is.
I think we used to call it I don't, who knows? It's probably both.
When you grow up on a farm,
now,
you can call things whatever you want. You know?
That's true. Now, knowing you, Tim, to see, we also have, we could do a little.
What's that?
It's a little heart.
It's a heart?
Uh-huh. Do you like a little heart, or is it a little too? Or here's another heart.
Yeah, that's.
Do you like this or not? Or just left plain?
I don't.
Okay.
Because I like hearts that are a little more heart shape and red.
How do you like, what would this be? I was trying to figure out what this is. Is this, it's some kind of crafty thing.
Jacks.
But it looks like a game to me. I know that's what it looked like to me. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I love this little pin cushion. No, I think that's enough. I think that's okay because I might do my gems around there differently. Okay, so here's the next one. Oh, Ginger says a cookie. Oh, a cookie. Oh. We don't have a cookie. We have a cake, but I think it's too big. But that could actually be fun. It's like you made a cake, but it's just a little bit too big. But, you know, I know there's something in the paper I could cut out and put here. It's just we're trying to avoid that and just using these. But look at these things, art supplies, all kinds of things here. Okay, so now we're going to do a card like this again, but with layers. So we're going to go sideways again. And this time we have a, let's see. Whoa. Got to do it there. We'll come down here.
You know what this is called?
What's called?
Oh,
yes. Who's done that?
I have. I think I called it
yes.
cruel embroidery.
That's something different. This
Oh,
is cross stitch.
it's
You could have done
cross-stitch,
one
yeah.
or the other,
But
but
I did cruel.
you did cruel. And
For my
yes,
mother.
yes, yeah. And my mom did a lot of cross stitching. So I love all these little details that can just
Hidden cushion.
be in memory of. Okay, so this time we're going to do layers, and we are going to have it open on the right. Okay. So we're going to put the gift card down here. I mean, you could really do this any way you want. And I am going to take Tim's suggestion, do it this way. And the reason I did this was I loved this on here. This one just totally fits with this paper, but I knew this would have to go across. So therefore I have these two pieces. So we could decide if it gets too busy. Do we want, if I close this up, and this is going to be, no, you know, since I'm playing with it this time, let's change this up and do the center first. Okay. Because that may determine. Do you have a show and tell here?
We're going to add this.
Oh, okay. He went and got a gift card to put inside. So we're going to do this first and then decide the background. Now, and I've said that before, I often will work with my card accent first and then go with the rest of the card. Mixer for cake mix. Most people call it a mixer.
Okay, wait.
Okay. Oh, that little thing looks like a button with a thread on it. Julie, I think you're right. Julie, is a quilter, so she would know things like that. I just was stuck. Now I have choices with this. I'm going to leave it because I like it going off the edge. If this were ever too long, or if I wanted it to do it the other way, I would just make it smaller. I'd probably do 3 and make 2 cards out of this. So do you see how we could redo this? But I really liked this one.
Before you decide, don't, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm giving this card,
Mm-hmm.
gift card with a coffee maker on it. So is there any coffee themes that would be?
Well, the problem is I have this paper.
Oh,
So the coffee theme would have to go with, we would do another one and we would do the coffee maker. This would be perfect to make a card with the coffee maker and do it in the pecan. So do you see how you're starting to look at things? This would be a perfect combination. So even with that, when you see something that is perfect, but I'm not sure it would go the best with this. Okay, so we'll put this one on. Okay, let's see. I also want to put my happy birthday on. So I should have looked at this first. Let's see. Do I want to put, although it doesn't need to have happy birthday on, I have a choice. I can put happy birthday over it.
yep.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
like that.
Yeah. And then I'll put that in the middle. And I'll just put a little placeholder right here and put this. And again, I'm going to go off to the side. So I just like that look. Okay. So now my decision is whether, see, this would be the flip side. And I'm going to layer these on green. So they're going to go on green. I'm thinking like this. I'm thinking this is going to be too much.
Yep.
Okay. I also could decide if that seemed too much, I could have used a piece of that other green. Do you see? I could use any other pieces in here, but this is too much the same. We'll go with this.
No, go back to it. I want to just see what it's. No, the other.
The other. Okay.
Yeah. I just put it all together.
Well, I'm going to do the top since we know what we're doing for the top. So this is how we build cards. Do you guys relate to this? Now, this is the one that I don't think I do a lot of fussy cutting. Look at how teeny tiny these are. So I thought, no, this one I will use plain. I do have my limits. We'll put this on. And this will go across the top. And I'm going to go ahead and put my white on the inside. And I'm even going to put this on because then we can really make a good decision about what we want to do. And at this point, if I'm not happy, like I mentioned, I have all these other papers. It's just that I'm out. You should see I have just little bitty scraps.
This even looks
That-
nice.
It does. It actually works.
And this would even work.
Yep.
I like this too.
Yep.
I like,
That's right.
but that's, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Or there could be,
Let's show them all though.
Okay,
we
we'll
can
show 'em
decide.
all.
Yep.
and then this one would be this one. You guys, the measurements on this one is right. It's the first one I did. That is so sad. How did I measure wrong after that? Or
they all have, no, I think so.
Or we have this one. What do you guys think? Yeah, that does feel a little busy, doesn't it?
Okay.
And I was thinking I was going to use this paper because, kind of
Turn
went
it
with
over
that.
one more time.
Caffeine goes with all crafts. You are right. That's right. Cheryl says you can. Oh, I like that, at Reckless Hill Farm. Oh, I love that. That's a perfect name.
Okay, line this up once. 'Cause
Okay.
I want to go between this one and just removing. Okay, now look at that, and then just take the brighter color off the top.
Okay.
Take that off and that.
I kind of like
I
that.
kind of like that. Yeah, it anchors.
Okay, we're gonna.
Anchors the whole
Oh,
thing.
just green, Felicia. You just said that. Okay, we're gonna go with Felicia and Tim.
Way to go, Felicia.
But I hope you see as you're making cards, the fun thing is kind of the finishing touch, and you can make, if you're sitting down to make several cards, they can all be different. And you're going to end up liking some of them better than others. And that's also good. It shows us kind of what we like, and it gets us bolder in our trying. Yeah, there. Now, see, that's lovely. That would be a lovely inside. And we would switch and put this on the outside. We would do this, and we would do some blues and pecan and orange. We could add that. Does that make sense? That would make a really fun.
Okay, take that away.
Mhm.
What's wrong with this by itself?
No, there's nothing
We're
wrong with
done.
it. No, there's nothing wrong
That
with it.
card's done, right?
The card's done. You're right.
So this
Are you going to
is-
add money to it before you send it, or are you going to?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So let's look at all these again. And these are just 4 different hobbies, and we've just been playing off this sheet. We have tons more. And if you don't mind fussy cutting, it will never end. I ran out of paper, but I still have lots of, I did too much fussy cutting because I did 1 sheet of each. I did all the fussy cutting.
And
And then I needed more backgrounds to make cards.
Karen's heard this before. Measure once, measure twice, cut once.
Yeah. But I can still get it wrong. So this is the right measurements, and they're all going to be on there. But you know what? The others work too. And then just remember these. I just love these. If you don't mind fussy cutting, all the same idea. Okay, so we have a few cards to share. So that was fun. And just look at the variety, just doing things right there and kind of working with the paper.
I think I have them.
To find where we put things is always fun. Oh, look at this. I'm color coordinated with this package we got here. Anne says she loves fussy cutting more than assembly. I like fussy cutting because I can sit comfortably outside, inside. Yesterday I did a lot of fussy cutting outside. It was gorgeous. I don't mind this weather at all. I'll sit outside with the jacket and fussy cut. Assembly, I sit at a table because I like to spread out all my stuff on this kind of assembly to figure out when they're all going to be different. If it's regular assembly, I use glue dots so I can sit in my chair and do that. So, okay. Okay, let's see. I am going to switch and we will look at some cards. Janet McNard from Minnesota. Beautiful. You are so appreciated. That is KN. Oh, I got to read this. This is welcome. This is so fun. She says, "Oh my goodness, Karen, I was watching you the other day and my husband walked in and said, 'You're watching Karen Titus and you have a package from Karen Titus.' I sent her a welcome package for getting the kit. Good timing. Now that makes a great story right there."
That's called synchronicity.
And I'd also say a nice hobby for noticing. I mean,
Yes.
that's pretty wonderful. But look, this is just punches. I love the simplicity of a card like this. So the paper does the work. Use a couple of punches and those colors, and you have a gorgeous card. Yeah, I'd love to send out more welcome packs. So I said, that's all good. Oh, cute.
Oh, this is cute. Okay.
Moose.
Corey Meyer. Oh, this is so sweet. And Corey is from Minnesota. And that is an adorable photo. I also love this layout. Do you see how this is a square? It's 3 squares. And doesn't that make a great background? And then on the inside, she put a couple of little squares. How cool. I think what a fun thing, and kind of carrying it through. And that moose is just adorable. I don't recognize it, so I don't think it's Stampin' Up, but we don't care. It is an adorable.
The hat is the top of the pumpkin.
Yes, he's popping out. That is fabulous. And from Indiana, we have Cheryl Workman. Let's see, Cheryl, yes. Oh, and this is from Reckless Hill Farm. I was just commenting on your name, how I love your name. Oh my goodness, let's look at this. Okay, Tim, I'm going to let you see what you do with this.
Okay, now this just came today, and I haven't even played with it.
He opens the cards. I don't see them till we're live here, so sometimes he'll play with them if he has time, but not. Okay. Oh, look at that. So it stands up. And I think it stands up just like that. So see, we're trying to figure out if non-stampers can figure out what we do with cards. Oh, that is adorable. Just trying to give you a look on the inside.
Yeah. Spooky.
And inside from there. And then the back too. Don't worry, eat sweets. That is absolutely adorable. And what a cute stand-up card. Yay. People are loving that.
So our trick-or-treat tradition with our 13-year-old grandson is going to continue.
Yes. We never know when he will kind of not want to go with his young. He's the oldest. He's got some young cousins. And he told his parents he didn't want to dress up this year, but he still wants to just walk with the younger kids and us, all of us adults. We do the whole family thing. And I thought, how fun that he still wants to enjoy that time with the younger kids.
And with the grandpas.
And grandma and grandpas. We all have dinner together over at the other grandparents' house, and bunch of kids, huge family, very fun. So every year we're thrilled, and every year we assume it's the last. Okay, we have Bev Glore from, okay, and she's got a nice note. I have to read that later. I really should. From Illinois. But okay, but look how cute this is. Oh, and this is a little rubbery little ghost, little ephemera. Oh, that is adorable. Okay, should I read the poem here?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is for your Halloween listening pleasure. Look at all this. And again, another simple layout with the little addition and the square and the, okay. Passing through the walls and doors, leaving slimy goo on floors, scaring with unearthly vapors, rattling windows, rustling papers, giving us a sudden chill, squeaking with a shriek so shrill. Those ghostly pranks aren't really mean. They're just the stuff of Halloween. That was spectacular.
That is Halloween. I like it.
And then we have Randy Sue Dyers from Minnesota. Ooh, this is pretty. Look at the lovely fall paper.
Mm.
You know, some of the peak like groups of trees are done, but oh my goodness, the glorious individual trees that sometimes we just pull over to admire. I think the colors are wonderful. And I walked this morning, there were so many gorgeous trees.
There's some maple trees that are just intense.
Yeah. And so I don't mind that a lot of them are bare because we still have very intense yellows, oranges, reds, all of these colors now. Oh, look.
Whoa.
Oh, using that idea. That is so, this card is your gift. I love that. That's wonderful. And sunshine and smiles to you. I want you to notice she wrote this. And I need to learn to do this, you know, where you just do the dots and then connect, because that should be the easiest way to write. And I have terrible writing, so I don't. But isn't that great? You can write your personal message right there. And look at all the details she's added. Fabulous. Yeah, isn't this fun? Oh, and look at this. Kathy Wood from Kentucky. I love this sign. And then she's got all this popped up. Adventure, journey, home, escape. Life is tough, but so are you. And yes, going along life's journey. Isn't that that's a great card. Love it. And just a wonderful message about Emerson anything. But I love that. Keep on trucking, and it's a great travel card, great, journeying card. It's wonderful. And we have an EE. Tim is a TT, so he always loves that. Elizabeth Anchinitas. I'm sure I've done that wrong. Pennsylvania. Oh, beautiful snowflakes. And that's glimmer. See how shiny that is?
That Karen was going to break into song.
No, that would be the day. How cool. That is a beautiful card. Yeah, it goes this way, but it could go either way.
Yeah.
For the words, I'll match the words. But beautiful, and just letting that do the work. And then this part in the middle, that is gorgeous.
That is.
And one last one. This is a
Thank you.
package from Gail Seawick from North Shores, Michigan. So we have some goodies in here. Some Halloween goodies maybe. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it is. It is.
Look at this. Okay, Gail. Oh, look at the. Okay, we got to take this apart. This is what's in here. I'm going to pull everything out. Oh my goodness, look at these fun little things. I just have to pull this out so we can see it. Look at this pocket. Okay, so the pocket is originally flat like this. How cool is that as packaging? And then she's reinforced it with tape along the edge and then bent it like this. You can put things inside. How cool is that?
Is that just regular paper?
Yeah, it's just regular paper. And so inside she's got tea, a little caramel. Look at this. Ghirardelli's, got the honey. Oh, how fun. All of this. So this is like a stuffed, what do we call it? Stuffed pockets. And isn't that great? It's a fun idea. I was thinking stuffed pockets would be fun to make over in All Good Cards Club sometime. And then there's a card. And a beautiful card. It's such a blessing. That is so fun. That is so cool. So thanks, you guys, for spending this time with us. I hope you're just really enjoying your fall. I just absolutely love this time of year. We love that you spend this time. Remember, tomorrow's the last day to get that $35 deal, and no pressure. You just an invitation. Call me if you need anything, and we'll see you later. Have a wonderful.
Call back if she doesn't answer.
Tim usually answers the phone, so you can call Tim.
But not during my nap.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.